Good morning to you, my friends. I'm Cork, and this is Core Keeper. It's been a little bit since I played last, and there was an update. Unfortunately, it's the update that I was hoping to, well, hoping beyond hope, honestly, to get to the point of the content that's going to be in the update. There's a new biome, I believe. The Void? Or something like that. It's called the Void and Voltage update, or something like that. It's something about void and electric stuff, I think, maybe. I also was supposed to come back on and do a little bit of farming. Unfortunately, that did not happen. So we are here. I can't reinforce my crystal club because I don't have any solarite. That's a little bit unfortunate. Could use some of that. Really could. Let's think about what we need to do. So I was supposed to farm for some more items to make another thumper? Why is it not there? Do I make the thumper in a different spot now? Wait a minute. What's going on here? What? What? Huh? Huh? Wait a minute. Wait, there's a quest marker above this. Should I talk to him? The Desert of Beginnings, in which Ra'akar resides, can be found to the southeast from here. Ra'akar slumbers deep in the sands, only emerges when disturbed by intruders. I mean, I know these things. Ra'akar the Sand Titan. Ancient Shrine. Okay. I'm very curious about these things. Gonna have to check some of these things out. I am rocking an unupgraded weapon here, but it still seems to be doing just fine and dandy. So this is the boss location that I was fighting at last time. But what's this ancient shrine? Why did the core talk to me again and tell me to go there? What's going on? I also, when I first started the world, this game has a really cool system of when an update adds stuff to a world, it gives you the option to add it to your existing world or not, which is pretty cool because it does give you the warning that it will reset some terrain in particular biomes. For this particular update, it was Azios' Wilderness, the desert, and I think the ocean? Which I haven't built anything super meaningful in any of those biomes, so I'm not worried about losing anything. So I went ahead and added those things. I also see that there is a thing over here. I need to go and look at that. It's kind of far away, and I won't have a teleporter. Who cares? Time to find some new fun things. And then maybe some solarite so I can upgrade my weapons again. I could use another solarite biome. That's for sure. Hello. That wasn't exactly what I was intending to do. But, well, at least you stepped on the spikes. Let me just get my turret back. Come here. I'm a little out of practice with this game, so forgive me if I make some questionable plays. What's this? Concealed blade. Can be equipped in offhand. A knife attached to a wristband hidden among layers of fabric. It's perfect for an unsuspected stealth attack. I mean, seriously? They have an Assassin's Creed blade. Are there stealth takedowns in this game now? But that takes away my physical melee damage. It's 29% as well. I don't exactly want to get rid of that. Man, my armor is looking bad too. I really need some solarite. Did I make a mistake when I upgraded everything to solarite levels? Maybe. It's possible. But mistakes are meant to be made sometimes. You just gotta Just gotta live and learn. So I think the things that they added are called Titan Shrines. Not exactly sure what that means. Is this thing I'm going to one of them, an ancient shrine? It sounds a little suspicious. Suspiciously similar to what I just said. So maybe. Is it important? It probably. Why? Well, that was weird. We'll never know. I mean, we'll probably know in a... Wow. Things are loading in over here, guys. We'll probably know in about 15 seconds when I get there. Ooh, a teleporter. Don't mind if I do. But... Ancient Shrine... I make it here. That's interesting. Also kind of really annoying that I have to bring all the materials here. Question. Why? The whole point of having the scanner is so that when you can't find the location, you can make the scanner and find it easier. There are so many scarab wings over here. Did they decide that they were too uncommon and decided to up the spawn rate? What the heck is that? Radiation. Radiation, evidently. Is that galaxite? That's a whole heap and lot of it, I'll tell you what. Is that a mineable deposit? Maybe? Very odd. Extremely odd. Okay. Well, that's an interesting change they made. I did notice that I could still make the shimmering eggs. I think. I don't think... Yeah, I could still make the bait, too. So why was it just... Aye! Why is it just simply raw car that got the short end of the stick here? Man, I'm not using the right weapon. That's why it's not doing any damage. Goodness gravy. I don't have any health potions either. I'm just out here on my own. I gotta be careful. I mean, do I have anything in my inventory worth keeping? Not really. Excuse me! You can't just show up when I'm in my inventory. I'd like to keep the stealth blade. I don't need the walls. Everything else can just go away. Okay. Well, I was hoping that this shrine was more, instead of just another added tedious step to the process of summoning Ra'akar. So the situation stands currently. I have one more attempt to kill Ra'akar. I'm definitely not going to be able to do it without upgrading my weapons. There is a solarite biome down here. This also looks like it might be one. I might just have to go and get that, honestly. Ooh, boy. Yeah, I was not prepared. I was going to do some farming, as I said, but I waited too long, and then the update came out, and I was like, well, I can't farm off camera with the update being out. What if I see new stuff, like I did? Oh, man. What a waste of my time. I could go into this maze. Do I want to? Not exactly. Will I? Ow. I suppose I will. Might as well. That's a little rude. That's a little rude. Gotta be honest. A little bit of loot. Nothing. That's my favorite kind of loot. Can I break the spikes? I can break the walls. I could cheat. I could cheat on the test. This will take forever. That didn't take that long. Oh. It also doesn't seem to have advanced me as far as I was hoping. Dodge. Whoa. A galaxite box. Give. Another quote-unquote loot room. Cool. Love that. Where's the middle? Another Galaxite box? Wait, or did it say... No, that's Galaxite, it's not Solarite, okay. Ow! I can make Galaxite keys. Solarite keys, I would not be able to make. I've just gone in a big old circle. Big old loop-de-loop. Oh, am I here? Ah! Large tomb to core rug. Why do you always have to have traps? Oh. Oh. I remember this loot room being very, very dangerous. Okay. Wow. Azios' fan. A beautiful fan created in honor of Azios. It appears to create wind without swinging it. A gift worthy of a queen. Another one of those weird items. Like Amaroth's compass or key? Not usable, but it's called a key item. What does that mean? I don't get it. I don't understand. Now I have to find my way out of here. That also is quite unfortunate. Ow! That hurt. I am in pain. I want to find a door. I want to leave. This is not fun. Ay ay ay. Forcing me just to... let me out! Why does this take forever too? I'm free. I made it into the sun again. Okay. Well, some questions were answered, but also still some remain. Why would you move one of the spawning items and not all of them? And why does it just so happen to be the one that I was currently doing? Seems a little bit, targeted, if you ask me. Okie dokie. Well, that kind of, yeah, I can make the shimmering egg and the expert lure here. Why not the other things? Why? I don't get it. Let's do the old stack to nearby boxes thing. Ooh, I love that. Love doing that. So, yeah, I've got... Where is it? Where is... That's it. Amaroth Compass. Not at all sure what that is supposed to mean. But now I've got one from Azios. Maybe if I get one from all three of them, somewhere in the world there's a shrine where I can put all three of them and they'll do something interesting? I don't know. I've got these boxes here loaded with garbage gear. Look at all this. I could save so much space if I got rid of it. I think I might have to do that. At least some of it. Most of it, honestly. There's a lot here that's just no good. But for right now, I kind of want to do a little teeny tiny unopening. Relucite key? Semi-chromatic key cast in Relucite. There should be a lock somewhere that fits. Wow. I guess that's probably the new ore that's in the new area. Interesting. Come on, give me something like awesome. Just a couple awesome things. Would be super cool. Paladin pants. Pointed golden shoes. 28 armor. What are we looking at? Some more armor. Bag of marbles. Pajama cap. Increased mana regeneration after 2 seconds of sleep. Increased healing received from sleep. You enter a cancelable sleep from standing still for 3 seconds. What? What is this? Why? Okay. I wouldn't exactly call that a winner. Paladin. 2 pieces of Paladin. Doesn't have a set bonus, I am noticing. Mechanical parts, those are valuable. Interesting. Melee and range attack speed for a short duration after dodging. All things that I don't really super care about. But it's better than a lot of the stuff in here, so I'm just going to take this top row and kind of just throw it all away. Well, that currently leaves me with only a couple options. I'd really like to be able to go get some of that solarite. I'd also really like to be able to travel back. I don't have enough mechanical parts to make a teleporter. Well, that's unfortunate for me, is it not? Oh, bother. Well, I guess the only real option is to just simply go down there and... Oh my goodness. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I can't fight the boss right now. I will die. I don't have any potions. I need to make potions. It would be really nice if I could make bigger potions. Also, I'm noticing some new music. Interesting. Advanced automation table, proficient jewelry workbench. Is there a new chemistry table? A workbench that can be used to concoct complex potions and explosives. Yes. Will this allow me to make bigger, better potions? I think. Can I get rid of this one? No, not there. Yeah, okay. Poison slime. Ooh. That's scary. Yeah, I ran out of poison slime. Blunder bomb. Proximity bomb. Sulfur bomb. Molten wall. Void bomb. Draws in nearby enemies before spitting them out in pieces. Pandorium? Strange. Poison aid potion? Removes any poison from the imbiber. Stone skin potion. Ooh. Reduce damage taken from bosses for 1 minute. Oh, Pafungi. Interesting. Lots of new and interesting things to think about. Unfortunately, really not helpful for me at this particular moment. None of this is. I've got a lot of junk that I need to sort out. I'll just do that on my own at some point. I guess the only thing I really can do is go to... Whoa. All of a sudden, I don't know how to drive. I'm forgetting how to control this car. Don't worry, it's fine. I've remembered. Ooh. I'm just gonna go down to the solarite area. See if I can get a little bit of solarite so that I can repair my gear. And then I'm gonna have to farm some mechanical parts. Because I don't think that just one... I don't know what the explosion was. I don't think that it's a good sign. I don't think that just one summoning item is going to cut it. I'm pretty sure that I'm not going to be able to do it with one. Ooh. Cool little weapon there. Where am I currently? Almost there. Why is there so much water? Stop. What am I stuck on? There's a lot of water. Holy moly. Oh boy. Oh! I almost got caught in the crossfire there. Goodness gravy. Okay, we're almost there. We're almost there. Now I should just pop out of my car. Zealot's scimitar. Might be kind of cool, but I don't want it. I want my hammer. I did partially go into this place, it would seem. I don't really remember it. I also see that there's radioactivity going on. There's a little bit of solarite. A little tiny bit of solarite. Cool. Looks like it continues a little south. Then there's also what looks like another one down below. That's a good chunk of solarite right there. That's what we're talking about. Ooh, hello. You know what would be even better is like a solarite deposit that I could mine from forever. I'd love that. I'd be quite happy with something like that. But this will do for now. Seems like there's some over here. Yes. Yes. Nice. There might be some more. But it seems a little blocked off and quite a hassle to get through there. Am I remembering falsely? I don't remember the enemies here fighting with each other as much as they are. Maybe they used to. Maybe they didn't. I can't really recall at the moment. Yeah. Oh, hey. A little buggy. Who left this here? Was it me? I don't remember leaving that there. It would be really cool to find another one of those giant snails. One of those guys. I don't like it. Don't like it, don't like it, don't like it. Get away from me. This looks like a safe-ish place to enter. What is this plant? Oh yeah, I've already gotten them. Lunicorn. Aye! Don't kill me, please. Thank you. Those don't drop solarite at all? I was really hoping they would. Oh, plenty here. How much do I have? Where is it? There it is, 28. That's enough to repair my stuff, but probably just. And I'd like to have a little bit of a surplus. I mean, call me greedy. But that's what I'd like. Situation stands. I need some pieces. I want to make a couple thumpers. Well, maybe I'll just get the ability to make the thumpers and not make them. Because what if I do beat him on the next try? I also could work on my strategy a little bit more. I was close, but when he starts calling in so many minions, he just gets a little enemy spammy. It gets difficult. So I might have to think of some kind of counter. I thought of like the turrets, or maybe the spikes. Just any of the traps, really. Might help. But honestly, I don't know. It seems a little bit like those aren't going to do anywhere near enough damage to actually help. There's a lot of thinking that needs to go into this, or maybe I just simply need to try better. Get good, you know? I need, like, was it 10 mechanical parts per? Maybe 20? I don't know. Whatever the case is, at least I've got a little bit of solarite. I can now smelt it. There you are. Okay. I think the only thing that I've got left to do is to farm. So I'm gonna do that on my own, because I just have to run around the cavelings area and get some mechanical parts. Not going to be very entertaining, so I'm just going to do that on my own. And hopefully next time, maybe I can make some progress on that boss. I'd really, really, really like to get that thing done so that I can get on to other things. That would be so much fun, and I'd be very happy with that. I've also got a lot of coral wood here. That's fantastic. Whoops. There we go. Nice. 40. Not bad. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna end this episode here, do some farming, and I'd really like to beat that boss. I'd really, really like to beat that boss. So I'm gonna hopefully do that next time. But until then, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this episode of Core Keeper. If you did, leave a like, and if you haven't already and you would like to, subscribe to see more Core Keeper and all the other things I post right here on this channel. And as always, guys, in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.